Looks like we are live at the moment. Hi guys, how are you doing? It's been a long time since I have been on this platform. I've been busy with the campaign and dealing with. Let me fix this thing here. Dealing with the my new channel, One Jamaica TV, which you would have seen. Well, maybe you've seen it, One Jamaica TV, somewhere there. Have you seen it? I wonder if you've seen it. Yeah. So, anyways, lighting is a little bit bad in here. Not sure why. It's less than what I had anticipated. But I think you can see me, right? Let me know if you can see me clearly. Can you see me loud and clear? I'm actually supposed to be on another interview, but I haven't seen the link yet come in for that. I got a call from a lady. Her name is Karen Cross. You know Karen Cross? A very controversial lady from the PNP. So she gave me a call. I think it was yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, and she was trying to get a hold of one of our councillor candidates, but that wasn't quite working out. So she asked if I could come on the program, and here we go. The link is here. The link is here. So I'll go onto her program momentarily. Not too sure what the discussion is going to be all about, but we'll find out, won't we? So good night and good evening, good morning, wherever you are. It's been a long time since we chat on this platform. Um, but I'm very happy to be here now. It's not going to be very long, but I wanted to check in with you, just to let you know how things are going. I've been very busy on the campaign trail, really super busy on the campaign trail, preparing for the February 26th elections. Yes, which I'm running as the councillor candidate for Braze River in my Northeast St. Elizabeth constituency. Now, why am I doing this? Well, to be honest with you, we had a candidate or somebody that was vying for the position to run for councillor candidate, but he didn't come through at the last minute. So I stepped in last minute and decided to, give people a choice, an option to vote for the UIC as opposed to one of the other two parties. So tonight I want to remind us all why we should vote UIC. Hi, Julia Chambers, how are you doing? I see you. Yeah, you missed us. I miss you too. It's been too long. But if you can't find me here, you can find me on One Jamaica TV. All right. So you can check out One Jamaica TV as well. I'm over there. We do a lot of productions over there. I have a good team over there as well. Hi, Kirk. Good night to you. Good to see you. Good to see you on as well. Thank you. Good night to Ice Cash. He says, good night to you, Mr. Patterson. Funny enough, my mind just run on you. And I am saying, how I don't hear from you, I see. But there, man, we have been quite busy. Well, I have been super busy, up and down all 30, 31 polling divisions here in the Breeze River division of Northeast St. Elizabeth. So I've been up and down, going from polling station to polling station, from area to area, meeting with the residents, chatting with the residents, connecting, putting up posters, running town cry, organizing indoor agents, outdoor agents, political liaison officer. Quite an extensive piece of work and very expensive too. I tell you, man, the way they design this political system, it's designed only for money people or those who are backed by money people. So it's really a rich man game or a rich man backed game. So the way they have it is only those who the rich select will have a chance in these elections. Because remember, if you don't have the money, the people are expecting you to um, pay for a lot of things, right? You have to buy them T-shirts. You have to buy, um, whole heap of poster, cards, flyers, have money for vehicles and drivers and all kind of people, right? You pay for even indoor agents, which are paid by the state. The amount that they're paid is not quite covering all the costs. They have to provide breakfast and lunch because polling starts for the typical indoor and outdoor agent. It starts at 6 a.m. in the morning, so you have to find a way to transport them to the polling station, and logically you have to provide them breakfast. It's so early in the morning, right? And then you have to provide lunch as well, transportation to go back, home and stuff. It's a very extensive thing, which can take a lot of money if you really want to win. Yeah, big up yourself, Medallion. Good to see you on as well. And Ransford McLean, greetings. Good to see you on. Yeah. Yeah, man. So the UIC is alive and kicking. But the truth is, I've been less visible on this platform and more on the ground, working with my constituents, working with building a team, and trying to be very competitive in this election. It's a uphill battle. Obviously, it's not going to be easy to you know navigate all of this system here, but we're doing our best. And we have five candidates. We have Mr. Winston Wright over in Western Westmoreland in the Betheltown division. We have Mr. Chase Neal, who is in the Gale division in Western St. Mary. So that's Winston Wright in Western Westmoreland in Betheltown division. So big up to all the people in Betheltown. Please go out on Monday the 26th and vote for Mr. Winston Wright out there in Betheltown in Western Westmoreland. And then over in St. Mary, I want you to go look for Mr. Chase Neal. He's in Western St. Mary and he's running in the Gale division. Gale division, Western St. Mary, Mr. Chase Neal. So big up to all the people out there in St. Mary, particularly Western St. Mary in Gale Division. Please, go there and vote for Mr. What's his name? Mr. Chase Neal. You all know Chase. He has been one of our regular members here on UIC Liberty TV. I see Ms. Cross has deleted the link. Maybe it's the wrong link. They're going to send it back. 1 second here. So yeah, and then we have in St. Andrew, we have two candidates in St. Andrew, Mr. Sheldon McGann in West Rural St. Andrew in Brandon Hill Division. So Mr. Sheldon McGann in Rural St. Andrew in Brandon Hill Division will be contesting that division in West Rural St. Andrew. He's heavily supported by Dr. Coretta Brown Johnson, who is our MP candidate in that area, and she's supporting Mr. McGann over there. We also have Mr. Kenneth Harper. He is in the Mount Industry Division, and that's in East Rural St. Andrew. Yeah, so please, everyone, if you're out in East Rural St. Andrew, support Mr. Kenneth Harper. If you're out in West Rural St. Andrew, support Mr. Sheldon McGann. If you're in Western St. Mary, support Mr. Chase Neal. And if you are in Western Westmoreland, support Mr. Winston Wright. And of course, if you're out here in Eastern St. Elizabeth, in my division of Braze River, please do give me your support and help the UIC across the finish line. Kirk is asking, what about Dr. Brown Johnson? She wasn't successful in her nomination for the division. I think she was going to run for what division again? Red Hills division in West Rural St. Andrew, but unfortunately there were some mix-up with the the nominators and where they belong and their qualification to nominate. And so her nomination fell through. We had about three or so nominations that fell through on account of um, the ECJ's electoral system not being quite what it should be, apparently, and that affected them. But I had no problems getting nominated. We had about 25 or 30 people out with us, and we had the six nominators. Everything went smoothly on nomination day. We were the first one in and the first one out. Very cordial relations with um, those who were running for the other tickets, and we did very well. It was good. It was nice, nice, good experience. Everything went fine for us out there. Um, yeah, but Dr. Coretta Brown Johnson is still the interim president until we have elections. You know, we have elections coming up in March, right, inside the UIC. So on March 31st, we're going to have our internal elections. Um, uh, March 1st is our nomination day, and we'll be having candidates for, president, chairman, gensec, treasurer, VPs. So we're going to look at, electing a full slate to revitalize and to lead the UIC going forward. Yes, so we have that coming up in March. So mark your calendars. March 31st, we're going to be having our internal elections. Um, and in order for you to participate in those elections, you have to be a member. So please go on our website, www.uicjamaica.com, and make sure that you have regularized your membership. Click the join button if you haven't yet. If you're a member, pay up your dues. If you're in foreign, it's $10. If you're local, it's $1,000. So locally, it's like $250 a week, roughly. Which is very small. And internationally, that's like $2.50 roughly, per week, which is not significant either. But what is good is if a lot of us do it, then the UIC will be in a much better position to finance its activities and be able to compete more effectively, right? Yard Knight says, you guys have emerged from the shadows. Okay, that's one way of looking at it. Vincent Stewart says, how can I be part of the political party? I'm a young politician. Beautiful, Mr. Stewart. Please go to our website now at uicjamaica.com. Hit the join button and indicate that you want to be a member and that you also want to run for office. We're more than happy to assist you in that. Celebrity Master Dub says, excellent, great news. Thanks all for all the work put in and the effort. You're most welcome, Celebrity. Glad you're happy. It's a pleasure of mine to be serving as well. And I'm really looking forward to the general elections. I think we're going to do very well in the general elections based on the momentum we're building on the ground. You don't see that so much in the social media space, but if you check out our TikTok account and you'll see some interactions there. The last two lives I did, we had about 19,000 views on one and 9,900 views on another. Quite interactive. People are engaging, wanting to know more, wanting to understand, what the UIC is about. Yard Knight says, what about local? What do you mean? I'm not too sure what you mean when you say local. Is there anyone in St. Thomas? All right, so for the local government election, as I said earlier on, we only have 5 candidates. About three or so other candidates did not make the cut in terms of nomination. But we have 5 in the race right now. We have myself in Northeast St. Elizabeth, in Breeze River. We have Mr. Winston Wright out in Westmoreland, in Bethel Town. We have Mr. Chase in St. Mary, in what's the name of that place again? Gale Division. We have Mr. what's his name? Sheldon McGann in Brandon Hill in West Rural St. Andrew, and Mr. Kenneth Harper in East Rural St. Andrew in Mount Industry. So that's the five we have in the playing field right now, Westmoreland, St. Mary, St. Andrew, and St. Elizabeth. So that's what we have. So go out and vote. My suggestion is, if you don't have a UIC candidate in your area, don't vote at all, because you can't vote for for either side of the same coin. The two colonial parties are just that, colonial parties, and you can't continue to vote for them. But I'm going to have to leave you now because I have to jump on another live here. So thanks for chiming in. I'll try to make myself more available from time to time on the platform here. And hopefully the other candidates and the other members of the national executive will avail themselves of this platform. We need to hear from them. I agree with you. We need to hear from the other members of the national executive. We have Dr. Coretta, interim VP. You all know Mr. Wright, who was VP for Cornwall and former chairman himself, as well as vice chair. You all know Mr. Chief Neal, who is VP for Middlesex and is also GenSec, and Miss VP Powell, Jasmine Powell out in Surrey, and Dr. No, Dr. Harvey out in Hannibal, a member of the board, and Janet Chakanowski as well. So I encourage all of them to come on, and they need to come on the live here, come on and talk to you, tell you what's going on so you know what's going on. Yeah. The hard work put in show the result. Thanks to the crew and team. I say congrats for us. We almost achieved our set goals. Yes. Vincent, do you guys have a manifesto? Absolutely, Vincent. Go on the website, uscjamaica.com. You'll see it all there. Mark Campbell, which live will you be on now? Oh, I've been invited by Karen Cross of the PNP, a former PNP, I guess, or a, what do you call it now? An expelled PNP. She asked me to come on her show to chat. So I have no idea what we're going to talk about. I imagine it would be about politics, but I'll see. Yard Knight says, you have any candidates in St. James? No. What's the live you're going on? I just said that. Okay, sir. I'll check the website. Wonderful. All right, guys, have to run now. So take care and thanks for joining me. We will be back with more in another episode of UIC Liberty TV. Have a good night. Take care until next time. All the best.